slavery.
That's the biggest shit.
Losing your identity. You know what I'm saying? Breaking up your family homes, breaking up the structure of the J communities.
Yeah, because when there's controversy, there's an alt.
Yeah,
it's usually one party wronged the other party, right? So the controversies in between us and Esau stole the land from us. He tried to steal our birthright. He stole our name. They call themselves Israel in our land.
Right.
See, many things. You can go down a laundry list. The most prevalent one is having us being subjects to the kingdom, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, these devils, they took a lot, man. Because right before camp, I just left a bison farm. And I'm looking at this bison farm. This Edomite like tripled his cattle production in bison, and all that shit doesn't belong to him, man. He don't belong to this land. That's all Gadite shit. You know, he had probably about 50 or 60 bison just walking around, roaming and shit. Man, I'm like, this shit don't belong to him, man.
Right.
This is all inherited money for him to even purchase that land. And now he got some nerves and audacity to go purchase some bison. And what his ancestors tried to make them shits extinct just to kill us.
Yeah, for no reason.
Yeah. You know?
This devil.
That's a big controversy within itself, man.
I hate this
because
guy.
right now Esau says that this land is his. It's controversial because it really belongs to Gad.
No, in fact, this is Psalm 17 and 14. It says, "For men which are thy hand, O Lord, from the men of this world which have their portion in this life, whose belly thou fittest with thy hid treasures. They are full of children and leave the rest of their substance to their babes." You know, that goes into what you're saying. You know, like prime example, brother made a point. This whole land is stolen, okay? So really, you the one that need permit to be here, friend. You shouldn't even be over here. You know, and y'all ever just thought about a world without himself? How prosperous it's gonna be? Just having him in slavery is just gonna be a load off.
Right.
Just no devil could come up and oppress you. You ain't gotta see him walking around. You got them in pure subjection. Like all my slaves, they're gonna be required to wear masks to sleep. You can't wear masks in the field on the hottest days. And you gotta cover your nose up. You're gonna be out there with ski masks on black.
Cover your nose.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? See, matter of fact, fuck all that, man. You're gonna be on there with your face covering, man. Because you're gonna be getting sunburned, etc. But you're gonna be required to sleep with your mask on.
Yeah,
I'm gonna create a disease that's just gonna boil your fucking boiling place, man. You're gonna have to be protected from it. You don't wanna kill you all off because you got work to do.
Right.
You don't wear your fucking mask, then hey, you're gonna get violated, man.
That's right.
That ain't off.
Nah, he ain't going off.
I mean, because look at what the hell you doing to the planet. You got people really believing in this shit.
Yeah, and just speaking on the mask alone, think about all the fucking, like, used, worn, littered masks that this man then created. More trash for the sea, more trash everywhere, man. He ain't smart, man. All because he want to push a bullshit ass narrative. Now the fucking sea turtles got to eat COVID masks.
We saw that last week too. Same thing.
Yes. So could you read yours again?
Yeah. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go up a little bit. This is the book of Psalm 17, and I'm gonna start at verses 9. It says, "From the wicked that oppress me, from my deadly enemies who compass me about." What does compass mean? Surround. Okay, everywhere you go from point A to point Z, Esau is a root shit.
Yeah.
You go over there to Germany, okay, you got certain laws you have to uphold. You go over there to Russia, you go to the UK. Jake don't have no place to rest his feet, man.
Yep.
You know, it's always something. And it says here, they are now compassed us in our steps. They have set their eyes down to the earth, man. It says they can pass us in their steps. Why? Because they're in rulership. Prime example, we get moved off the corner. We ain't done nothing, but hey, that's part of the game. You know? And it says, and like as a lion that is greedy of his prey, as it were a young lion lurking in secret places. But arise, O Lord, and disappoint him, cast him down, and deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword.
Hey, and then a lion is one that before it pounces, it gets low, man. It starts to get in its creep up on you. And that's what this nigga's doing every fucking day. The time of Jacob trouble, the preparation for that time, is coming more and more, man. That's why they bringing in those tanks in cities, those MREPs, militarizing the police. That's them creeping up to their prey, man.
it says, "For men that are thy hand, the Lord, from his men of the world, who have their portion in this life,
Yes.
whose belly thou fittest with thy hid treasures.
Yes.
They are full of children, and they leave the rest of their substance to their babes."
Hey, leave their substance to their babes, man. You have Edomites out here that are trust fund babies, man. Never worked a day in their life, but they inherited millions. That's what you call old money.
College tuition. Get to pick what college they want to go to. They go to the Ivy League schools. Ivy League schools are 90% Edomites.
Yes.
Like, come on, man. I would even say even that percentage would be even higher than that. Those are the top universities in America, but then the Edomites get to go there.
Right.
Why? Because they have their portion in this life. So all the things pertaining to this life, Esau got his hands in it. Whether it be the transportation industry, the agricultural industry, he controls that, mining,
Shit, Bitcoin,
okay?
that digital currency, that's him.
All of it. Cars.
This nigga's deep, bro. This nigga is deep.
Real quick.
Entertainment. Because who controls the entertainment?
Esau.
So-called JWs.
Yep.
Yeah.
They control the entertainment.
Yep. It's the labels, man. Everybody want to get signed. What you want to get signed for? To get on E.
Every motherfucker that's a rapper or a singer, they work for Edomites.
They work for E. Yep.
His conglomerates like Def Jam or Sony.
Universal.
Those are Edomite companies, man. They ain't getting that bread, man. They feeding their families, making millions and putting it in the bank off that shit.
Well,
Not Jake.
But that's why they said, that's why a lot of artists now, they say it take them 30 years after they drop an album to own their masters to it.
Right.
Damn, 30 years?
Wow.
You were relevant at that point. You made all this money off of you.
Yeah, like, shit.
You spend all your
I come out in 1994, and I'm just not getting ownership of my masters now. What good is that gonna do?
Right.
Yeah, I could get the money, but shit. If I was able to get my masters from one point, you wouldn't even need them, though. That's the whole point why they keep that from.
Yeah, you get royalties.
And then all of a sudden they turn up dead or dead in the bathtub like Whitney Houston.
Time.
After 30 years, but she turned up dead in the bathtub. She
Yeah.
had her masters. Same thing with MJ.
Prince.
Prince. All after 30 years, that 30-year mark, done.
Cause you worth more dead than alive, man. Cause now they can sell those special editions. Cause you just died now. You know what I'm saying? That's what Kobe, man. Nike made billions after Kobe died. He was gonna be retired. I'm gonna just chill out and do nothing. Nah, they gonna kill that nigga and make double than what he was when he was alive, man.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
nigga's
All his shoe sales went up. His
yeah,
all
jerseys.
that.
Man, come on, bro.
Yeah. Same thing happened when Whitney Houston died.
Yep.
I remember they released a movie about her. They like selling tickets. All her albums, they re-released her albums, sold them again. Same thing when Prince died.
Yep.
You know? They just, hey, Esau take you out and make more money off of you,
Michael
man.
Jackson was trying to own. He was on his way towards owning Sony. He had to take his ass out.
So one with that shit.
Hell no. Gotta appreciate
This,
it.
oh, you got something?
Yeah, it's about
Go ahead.
this is Job 27 and 16. It says, though he heap up silver as the dust and prepare raiment as the clay, he may prepare it, but the just shall put it on,
Yes.
and the innocent shall divide the silver.
See.
Right, so then the end all be all is that his portion will be taken from him. Because this world wasn't made for Esau. It was made for the Israelites.
That's right.
So he has that portion. His portion, which it says his portion is of this world that has a time frame. It has a specific date and time which is starting and is going to end. And we could be months away from that portion being ended, man. Because who knows, the way it's crazy as it's getting right now, Esau could put a false flag terror attack next month, introduce the, the mark that's he gonna put in everybody, bam, World War III. Think World War III gonna last that long? No. It's gonna be a hot war. Hot boy.
Yeah,
So
God.
we're right. This is the last final seconds of Esau's kingdom, man.
That's right.
There's not much complaining and groaning we're gonna have to do for much longer. This is over, man.
See.
I mean, the people are fucked up. These people walking around. For you to be walking around here like ain't shit going on, you a goddamn idiot.
Right.
The only reason why people are somewhat living life and enjoying whatever, I don't even want to call it enjoyment, but let's just say that, is because they're stupid. They're idiots. They're fools. They don't see what's going around them. It's destruction. This place is imploding. There ain't no such thing as a family anymore. Niggas don't link up with they family. Oh, we family. We get together for Christmas, New Year's. That shit is done.
Nah, yeah, that shit
over,
done,
man. Everybody is individualistic. They're irritated. They're irate. They don't want to have a conversation more than 30 seconds.
Confrontational. It's crazy, man.
Killing each other.
It's crazy.
This is done, man. Most High about to completely destroy this place. Cause look, this is not how the world is supposed to be. It's full of iniquity. So to hell, this women all proud. It's done, man.
Right. Well, this is the book of 1 Timothy 6 and 16. Matter of fact, 17, it says, charge them that are rich in this world, that they be not high-minded, okay? Nor trust in uncertain riches, but in a living power who give us richly all things to enjoy. And how we going to enjoy things when Esau goes down? Because this earth's supposed to be for enjoying. Like in certain places, man, you go to different places like Greece, man, they got sunsets that's so beautiful, man. You got literally black sand on certain shores, man.
Yeah, God.
Those islands.
Yep.
Beach cities.
Go down to Barbados. Just the islands alone is beautiful. But Jake can't enjoy that because he's so stressed out. Jake might have a 3-day weekend and go kick it with the brothers, or go to an island and then you got to go back to work and slave. And then if you take time off, Esau is going to punish you even more for that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But where you going? You tell your boss that you're going to Barbados or you're going to the tropical islands, man. He'll give you the time off, but hey, you better believe he going to work the shit out you next week.
Yeah, God.
You know what I'm saying? And we supposed to enjoy life, man. This ain't enjoying. We standing on concrete, brothers have back issues.
Right.
We're complaining to the Most High, man. He says continually they complain to me. This we're complaining, man.
Right.
And complain means to cry out. You know?
Shit.
Look at this shit. This is a fucking jungle, man. But we gotta learn to enjoy this shit.
Yeah, this is not peace, man.
Chaos, man. You wanna go out on a Saturday night and have a nice cold brew. Niggas are fighting.
Man.
Niggas get shot. You can't even have fun no more, man.
Man, I went to this screw spot just to chill. It's two fake, two undesirables over there trying to talk to me like I'm on some shit. I'm like, bro, I'm just trying to sit here and eat, man.
Right.
I'm trying to offer you shots and ask you questions. I'm like, dude, I don't, you know what I'm saying?
And it's offensive.
Yeah.
Because you like, damn, do I got this shit on my face? Do I look the part?
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
But if I say get your F ass away from me, I'm the bad guy.
So yeah,
That shit
man,
wicked, man.
this is not peace at all. This is straight hell.
Right.
It's
Kind.
folly, man.
Kind.
Scriptures say folly is set in great dignity.
Rich
Somebody
shit
get
in
that
low
low
place.
son. You know? Go ahead, brother.
It's the book of Micah chapter 2, verse 10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest.
That's the spirit. Rise ye and depart. This is not your rest.
Right.
Okay, that proves that. Shit, man. Jake gotta pay taxes. Jake so hell-bent on chasing the American dream to the point it's called the American nightmare, man.
Right.
Oppression at its finest. Niggas like, it took me 30 years to get the bag. Another thing too, retirement, right? Now this is shit that really fucks my mind up. Now, this is the two options. If you go work for a city or state organization, let's say if you graduate high school and you start working for the city, you may get lucky and can retire 28, 30. You may get lucky and retire in 30 years, which will leave you 48 years old. That's considered young in this society by retiring. But who the fuck want to retire at the age of 76, having $200-some thousand and you can barely walk?
Right.
It's like a got you.
Yeah,
Right.
you in the hospital.
Yeah, it's
with the
like I work
doctors.
for all this money. Like they in my pamphlet, they say, oh, at the end of your retirement, you reap the fruits of your labors. I said, are you fucking kidding me? I said, I'm not gonna be able to enjoy this shit.
Right.
That's even if I make it to retirement here. And they gonna make it so stringent so Jake don't make it.
Right.
You know? Because them city organizations ain't really set up for Jake to really make it through that shit, man. They just tolerate it because the city municipalities are ran through all Israelites now. Israel got the city on lock. You know? But that shit is set up for you to fail, man. Completely.
And even if you do get retirement, it's 30 years out. So $200,000, 30 years from now ain't shit.
Ain't nothing.
Right.
Like you got 200,000 30 years ago, you'd have been straight.
Been good.
You just now retiring. Now what can you do with
That shit
200,000?
Well, that shit gonna be like what? 2 G's?
That's what 4 or 5 years. You know what I'm saying?
200,000 maybe worth what? Like it'd be like 20 G's at the
Right.
most.
'Cause he's-
2 G's.
Yeah, he's constantly printing money and inflating the money.
Yeah. Oh shit, Pete. When you pull your pension early, they got I think a 15 to 20% penalty on that shit.
Yeah.
And you gotta pay taxes on it. And then it's so crazy if you go back to the company and ask if you want to buy the shit back.
That's wicked as
Meaning
hell.
that the money they paid you out, you gotta get that shit back if you want to be reinvested.
Right.
What the fuck?
Usually on all sides. Yeah. That's off against the scriptures because you're supposed to be of this nation.
Yeah.
Of America.
America,
The
yeah.
scripture, so you're not supposed to do that to your brother and your neighbor.
Yeah.
So if we're all citizens, y'all shouldn't be charging people usury or charging them to get back access to their own money.
No, they shouldn't be.
You know?
But it's all based on usury. Okay, go ahead.
It says, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you, even with a sore destruction.
It's polluted as all hell, just the water, the food we eat. And the pollution is really going into the mindset and the doctrines that's being pushed here. Like the biggest pollutant, what's number one that could get this place destroyed is the momoids. And it's to the point that they got so many rights for momos, to the point if you look at one wrong, they can hit you with a hate charge.
Hate crime.
Right.
You know, you can just have an altercation with one and disagree with it. Wait a minute, I thought this was the land of the free. I should be able to disagree with somebody. You know what I'm saying? Without getting penalized for it. But if you disagree with them, then all of a sudden, oh no, you're a bigot.
Right.
What?
But they can't be charged with a hate crime if somebody comes up to you and calls you a nigger. Though. It's not a problem at all when it comes to that.
Excellent point, right? YouTube. Now, if you go hard on certain media sites, they give you like a caption to say, well, this is considered racism. You can't say this. Like if you say anything about the JOOs or the Paula, you know what, or any of that, they will say this is racist and offensive. But they can say nigga all day. Like, when have your video ever been took it down for saying nigga?
Right.
Never.
I've never got a strike for putting nigga in my title.
Never.
Never.
Right. You can say spick,
Yeah.
tomahawk,
Yeah.
boom. You can say all that shit, but you just can't say GAY. You can't say JEW.
Oh, if you put white man or Esau or woman, they take your video down.
Right.
Oh, this insinuate hate speech. Like this cocksucker, he gave me a strike the other day on a video he showed hate on. On a Haiti video when he was beating the shit out of the fucking Levite, whipping him. And I was just playing the video and went into it. They said I was displaying hate. How the fuck was I displaying hate when you displayed the shit first?
Yeah, that's
I'm like, wait a minute. Let's look at the bigger picture here. Who's the one with the whip in their hand? It ain't me.
right.
You know? So it's like, okay, this place is straight up hypocrisy, man. And then I did a video on Johanna's ass about the jab shit, right? They took my whole page. I appealed it and won the shit. Peep this, they gave me the page back, but they left the strike on there. So I was like, okay, you would think common sense for them to take the fucking strike down on the video they took the video down for.
Right.
I had to protest the video. They say, well, no, we ain't gonna give you the back to strike because the video represents this and this. I'm like, motherfucker, you should have left my page shut down then. Why the fuck would you give me the page back from the video that you ain't gonna redact on the strike back?
Right.
Because this video is the reason why I got shut down in the first place. You might as well not even gave me the fucking page back. Stupid. It's dumb. Go ahead, read it, bring it
It
up.
says, look at Ecclesiastes 10:6. Folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low places. So that's pretty much what's exalted here is folly, man. Foolish bullshit.
No, I'm sure.
Foolish damn bullshit. No, that's the only thing going here, man.
They're
You got
saying
these damn OnlyFans stars getting promoted, man. You got bitches that get on.
What's the bitch that was getting 50 G's a month?
Got her there. That's the type of shit going down though. Folly is the same thing as just foolishness. So you got all these dumbass TikTok challenges, like you got the bounce challenge where they go the bow. Like, what the fuck is that even about? How is that edifying? How does that make you like a better person? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Remember the great challenge?
yeah, that shit. Yeah, the crate challenge. That's all folly. Because really, anything outside of serving the Most High is folly. Even if we want to talk about cars, you got niggas that idolize and worship cars, which is nothing wrong to be involved with cars, but as a man, as a godly person, as an Israelite, your focus should be on the Most High. But you got people that would totally throw every form of righteousness out the window to be into shit like that.
Right.
Or to be into their job or their company that they own. That is folly. You're making it folly when you got the absence of the Lord. All the way on down to the fucking real life foolishness that goes on here. Like all these rappers and shit got the dyed hair and all this other crazy shit. Tekashi 6ix9ine. Tekashi 6ix9ine is folly. That nigga is folly.
Set in great dignity.
But it's on high. That nigga driving around with Lamborghinis and shit, Ferraris,
Jewelry.
whips, jewelry. He got the dignity for being a fucking idiot. Like, come on. But then the scriptures tell you the other side is that the rich,
Sit in
people
low
that
place.
have this information, the knowledge, have a low place in the earth. Meaning we have no esteem.
That's right.
They come past us all day. We see thousands of people ride past, but who's really acknowledging this? It's like, who these niggas? They got the dresses on. There's no acknowledgement of what we're really about. What we're about is going to uplift the vibration of the whole earth.
That's right.
And then you see how everyone treats us.
Yep. That's right.
The scriptures manifest.
Hey, but it says we are rich, man, so we have to keep that in mind. Like, as much as we see niggas getting money, niggas doing the fucking money arm and shit, we richer than everybody because we had the spiritual shekels, man.
Right.
That's why Apostle Ramla always mentioned the spiritual bank account. And every time I come out the camp, I just imagine 100,000 being deposited. You know, but that's just like for example wise, because the works you do now is gonna pay off greatly. We not out here just to be out here on a Saturday, bro.
That's right. That word for rich in the Hebrew is Aishayar, and it means rich or wealthy person.
That's a powerful name, Ashiar. You know a brother named Ashiar, man.
It says in a good sense, honorable, noble. So it can mean like a noble, the nobility. There's always a distinct class in every society, what you call the nobility. We are really the nobles among Israel, the nobles of the earth, really. But then we have a low position.
I mean, it shows in brothers' characters, man. You ever just been around an average nigga and know? Have people ever just been around? Yeah, like, and it comes with growth because you don't just act like a nigga, bro. Like, you have manners. Like, you come in people's house, you don't just plop on their furniture. You know, you are taught manners, man. Like, I'll be dealing with certain people and they're like, you have a different energy about you. I'm like, yeah, because I'm not a fucking nigga no more, man.
And you feel it.
Yeah, it's like you got a whole different character about you, man. And people pick up on it and they still talk shit. You know what I'm saying? Because they got demons on them. Prime example, I ain't just gonna come in his brother's house and put my feet on his couch. That's some nigga shit. You know? Even though brothers' houses are like homes, brother don't care about going to his refrigerator, but shit, I'm like, hey bro, can I grab
Yeah,
you know?
right.
When we go to this crib, I always ask, hey brother, can I go get something to drink? I always ask him. You know, which I don't give a fuck. Shit, brother could go and lay in my bed. I don't give a shit. But you know, it's just a courtesy factor. But versus a nigga, man, leaving his socks on your floor, he's pissing on you. He's pissing, like that's folly right there. You know, he's pissing on your toilet seat, all types of shit. At least if you piss on a man's toilet seat, you gonna wipe the shit off.
Right.
That's like no boy. 8 minutes.
That word for low.
Did you take
is
the videos
shapal.
off there? Did you delete them off
The
there?
word shapal means
last time.
Really?
They supposed to should be space.
means lowliness or ignoble, wretched condition.
That's
Wait. You say this an hour now? You say
it's on an hour now.
Okay.
It was probably about 40 minutes when we first set it up.
Okay.
And then we have 45 minutes on my phone.
So we over 2 hours?
Just about.
Alright. We keep going.
Is it a short time on it?
Yeah, it's about 8 minutes left.
How much we got on the battery left?
69 minutes.
69 minutes.
Showing 7 minutes on the paper.
I gotta delete some shit off there, man.
I'm gonna give that definition again because that word for low, and when it said the rich shit in a low place or sit in a low place, it's shapal, and it means ignoble or wretched condition. We're wretches. We suffer ailments, man. It's our condition. That low place is our condition in general. What we go through from day to day. Like sometimes brothers, like it's your life. You don't got accustomed to it, but it's bullshit compared to what is determined for the sons of Jacob. What we go through right now is complete bullshit. You can be right in a situation, but you still gotta bow down to the devil. You gotta take the low for a devil.
Knowing you should be
You gotta
enslaved.
pay taxes. You gotta go work a fucking job for somebody. You know what I'm saying? Subject yourself to all this madness. We can't create nothing here.
That's right.
We can't put our stamp on this earth. All we are is fucking consumers. That's why the best thing that we can consume is the scriptures.
Right.
That puts us in that noble state. Because even though that we in these deplorable conditions, we got fucked up clothes, we're not wearing the best suits and ties and all this other shit, right? But the scriptures have us give us the noble mindset.
That wisdom.
Because ignoble, that's what it says. The word for Shapal is ignoble. But what gives us the nobility is our mindset and nothing else. But your mindset can carry through with your actions. So it's not our appearance, it's not our clothes or the job we work at, but it's how we conduct ourselves in these places. And the things we think upon, man. We full force steamrolling to the mindset of being in the kingdom. And that's why we're hastening by coming out here, by teaching the truth, by edifying the brethren and the few sisters out there.
That's right.
Well, it says,
Well,
this is Matthew 5:3. It says, blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Okay? So, like what the brother was saying, it sums it up, man. We have to take the load to ennoble out here, because, I mean, if you have just a regular conversation with people, they think you're a widow. Oh, I ain't catching the vibe. Fuck a motherfucker, this is the vibe here. I cursed the motherfucker out about that shit. I said, man, that's some new age shit. Oh, I gotta catch the vibe. Do you even know what the word vibe means?
Hey, that mean committing adultery. When females say they trying to catch a vibe, they trying to commit adultery. They trying to drink some tequila. You know what I'm saying?
It ain't
trying to get a train ran on them and shit, man.
It ain't nothing intellectual. Like,
Yeah, it ain't nothing right,
brother. Stop trying to be intellectual with these bitches, man. They not intellectual, man. Because a bitch read a book on how to keep a box shave on some ritualistic shit, that don't mean she's intellectual, man.
Yeah,
Try to catch
every
a
bitch you
vibe.
see on
Man.
Facebook that's all of a sudden in the spirituality, that bitch is ran through, man. They always get into that phase where they